Bhakti. Okay, try to understand this. That's Srila Gurudeva mood. This is what he preached everywhere. Braj Bhav, Braj Bhakti. Why Braj Bhakti? What is the speciality of Braj Bhakti? The speciality of Braj Bhakti is unconditional love. Yesterday I was speaking with devotees here. What is the meaning of love? Only Brajvasis can describe what is love. And amongst Brajvasis, only the gopis can describe what is actually pure love. You know? There are many devotees who love Krishna, but their love for Krishna is good, but it's in comparison with the Braj gopis. This is too less. Let's say female section who loves Krishna. Sakhas also love Krishna. Yashoda Maya and Baba also love Krishna. But amongst the female section, Kubja from Mathura, she loves Krishna. The queens of Dwarika also love Krishna. And the Braj gopis also love Krishna. So are all their love equal? No. Rup Goswami Par explains this. Differentiation of love from Vrindavan, Mathura and Dwarika. Kubja also fell in love with Krishna. Just by seeing the beauty of Krishna, by seeing his beauty, she fell in love with Krishna. But her mood of love is Sadharni Rati, means ordinary like love. It was more like a lust. But even then, this is good because it's only for Krishna, not any other human man. Secondly, the queens of Dwarika, they are not less and never ever offend them. Because thinking, oh, Braj Bhakti is everything and we can say anything about the Dwarika queens. Never ever. Their love for Krishna is also very high. But because we are comparing that love with Radharani, with gopis, that's why it is not that important. Otherwise, it's very high. The love of Dwarka queens, what is the love? What is this category? No? Samanjasya Rati. I want to see your confidence. Samanjasya Rati. And what is that? By serving Krishna, by pleasing Krishna, we will also get pleasure. That's the mood. Understand? So the desire is there to please Krishna, but also some little smell of desire, also we also get pleased with that. This is another category. But with Braj gopis, what is their mood? Samartharati. Only to please Krishna. They have no other desire to get pleasure or no pleasure. And that's why Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he expressed this in the 8th verse of Shikshashtakam. What is that? All of you together. What is the meaning? Loudly.
Let a devotee embrace me or trample my heart beneath his feet by sporting with others in front of me. Nevertheless, you will always be the Lord of my life.
Yes. You always my beloved, no matter what happens. So this is the meaning, this is the definition of the word prem. I was explaining to them yesterday. What is prem? Rup Goswami Pad in Ujjwal Nirmani is saying, Sada Dhvansa Rahitam. Means, even if there is a cause to break, the love never break. This is called prem. In this world, in this material world, there is always ups and downs. Break up, then again, patch up, break, patch up, break. So that is not prem. That can be something else, but don't categorize this under prem. Prem is Sada Dhvansarita, which never
Breaks.
Never breaks. It's always remain. See example Radharani. Krishna, when he was in Mathura, the women of Mathura, they got attracted to see the beauty of Krishna. They proposed Krishna. Krishna went to Dwarika. He married 16,108 queens. So the prema of Radharani broke there. When Krishna is dancing with other gopis, the Radharani has any issues, any problem with that? We all want to worship Krishna. We all want to love Krishna. Does Radharani have any problem? If there would have been a problem, none of us could have attained Braj Bhakti. So Radharani has selfless love. If you want to tremble me, if you want to disappoint me, or if you want to embrace me, you will remain the Lord of my life.
Yes.
You will be my beloved forever. This is called staunch faith and staunch love. This is Braj Bhakti. So Gurudev, while describing this Braj Bhakti, not only speaking about all these high topics, but also the means to attain this Braj Bhakti. And he also used to give so much emphasis on sadhan. You see, we are in retreat here. This is like a vacation. So we are chanting and we are also speaking ha ha he hu. Right? But in our daily practice, when we have to chant, sitting in a, meditating on the meaning of the Mahamantra with emotions in the heart, chanting not mechanical, but with emotions, with prayers. Okay, I understand this is vacation time, 4 days, but when you're at home, chanting with emotions, with prayers in the heart, speak to Krishna and he will speak back to you. Definitely, you're going to hear Krishna's reciprocating your prayers. You're going to hear this. So, that chanting is the most important chanting. Gurudev used to give this. Only by this one can attain Braj Bhakti. And how to develop that taste in chanting? Then he said, Guru Seva. Without Guru Seva you cannot. And that Guru Seva also have to be unconditional, no condition. And there are many points of condition we apply in our practices every day. Krishna, you give me happiness. You give me pleasure. This is condition. We are told to follow the footsteps of the gopis. Did they ever said, we only want happiness? No. Whatever circumstances, we're not going to stop loving Krishna. Whatever circumstances come. So unconditional love. Gurudev, if you beat me, if you slap me, if you love me, whatever you, you'll be my most worshipable life after life. In America, I was giving a lecture, and there was on Guru Purnima Day, Hawaii. I was saying, the day when we realize, keep this point, the day when we realize, my Gurudev, we come to this realization, my Gurudev means my Diksha and my Shiksha Guru is the most important person in my life, the most important person. Then we will understand the gravity of Gurudev, and then we understand a sesame seed of what is bhakti. Then, before that, we are just fooling around, we are just having nice time. It's a leisure time. Actually, this is not sadhan. It's not sadhan. So why we are holding this retreat? Because to get recharged with some kirtan, some mangalarti, some hari katha, so that we can follow this. We can't follow this 100% every day because work situations and other situations. But at least an impression we're going to keep in our heart when we go back. That's the reason we hold this, we do this once a year. But actually for preachers, for devotees, every day is a retreat. Every day. Because by following retreat, what's happening? Following 9 limbs of bhakti altogether. Shavanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Pad Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasya, Sakyam, Atmanam, Iti Pumsam, Arpita Vishnu, Bhakti Cha Navalakshana. This is how we together, following 9 limbs of bhakti. Krishna Prem, Krishna Dete, Dhare Maha Shakti. Bhajan Madhya Shresht, Nam Vida Bhakti, Krishna Prem, Krishna Dete, Dhare Maha Shakti. By following 9 limbs of bhakti, it holds a great potency to give what? Krishna Prem. But without Guru Kripa, it's not possible. So that mood of surrenderness to Gurudev, unconditionally, not with condition. Just like Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharti Goswami Maharaj Ji, he used to give an example. When he was in Inmart, in his center, many years back, when he just joined, there were some brahmacharis also there. There was also some brahmacharis there, and they start complaining because the temple in charge, the president of the temple, was not able to supply chapatis to him, to the brahmacharis. Whereas Gurudev told them, the brahmacharis should get chapatis in the night. That's the system in Bengal. They need chapatis in night, and daytime they need rice. So brahmacharis were not getting this, and then they complained to Srila Bharati Maharaj. Can you please approach Gurudev, because you are very close, right hand of your Guru Maharaj. Please, can you tell him we are suffering here, we are not getting chapatis. So Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharti Maharaj, he gave a comment. He said, no, I'm not going to tell my Guru Maharaj. We are not here to give our complaints to our Gurudev. We are not here to give bad news to him. We have to give him good news about my sadhan and inquiry about sadhan, not personal issues, marriage issues, etc. He is not meant for that. He came for something very high. So don't minimize his glories with restricted with only very small, insignificant things which we are dealing and of material world. He is from spiritual world. So give gravity to this. So Srila Maharaj said, I'm not going to say anything to Guru Maharaj. In whatever way he is going to keep us, I'm happy with this. And when I joined him, there was not any contract signed by me that if you give me chapatis, then I will stay. If you won't give me chapati, I won't stay. There was not a contract like this. I surrendered to him voluntarily. This is voluntary. Prem, love is voluntary. It cannot be forced. You cannot force anyone to love you. It comes from the heart, voluntary. Similarly, Guru Seva is also voluntary. It's not something which is forced. So to attain that Braj Bhakti, we need one Brajvasi, the association of one Brajvasi. And the representative of all Brajvasis is our Srila Gurudev and all our Guru Parampara. Understand? He is representing the Brajvasis. Without his association, we cannot get Braj Bhakti, Braj Bhav. First of all, to understand what is Braj Bhav, and then endeavors to attain that Braj Bhav, to dive into that Braj Prem, the Braj Bhakti. This was Srila Gurudev mood. This is what he was spreading. Asambhashya tabhav gambhir chitta kuta sham sindhu ras syam. Anyone who wants to take a dip and dive in that ocean of Krishna, the ras of Krishna, what have to follow? 3 rules. Anne Radha Radha Padam Bhoja Renu. One has to take shelter, the dust of the lotus feet of Radharani. Manashita Vinda Atati Yat Padankam. To take shelter of Shri Vrindavan Dham, which is the place where Shri Radharani is wandering in the forest of Vrindavan. But third point, which is most important, asambhashya tabhav gambhira chitta, means one who has not taken shelter and associating with gambhira chitta, one whose heart is immersed in that Braj Bhakti. If you are not associating with that personality, forget about dive into that ras of Krishna Prem. That means sambhashya, we always have to, in association of one who is giving us this information and encouragement. What is Braj Bhakti? Understand? This was Srila Gurudev's mood. The question of Prabhu asked this question, so this is the answer. Gaur Premanande.
Hare Hare.